Hi, welcome, friends. Are you thinking about making changes in your home? Maybe just rearranging your furniture or refreshing it with new spring ideas or displays? How about changing the color of paint? That's what I decided to do. I'm trying not to get overwhelmed, but every paint color looks different depending on what light it's in. So I wanted to bring you along with me today as I explore some different colors and I try to choose a new paint color to cover my gray. I've had gray for a while. Most of my living area is painted light French gray, and I'm going to change it up. So I hope I have some ideas that might help you as we explore some different paint colors. The paint color that I'm starting out with, that I've been having for a few years, is light French gray here in the dining room with white on the bottom. Actually, through the entryway here is all light French gray. Into my kitchen, which I don't mind it in the kitchen. Actually, I've loved it, but I'm just ready for a change. In the kitchen, I like it next to the white cabinets. And then in the family room, with the furniture in there, it really looks gray. And it just seems kind of dark down this hallway. Of course, I put the blue at the end for a touch of color, which I'll be making neutral. I started over here with alabaster in this little entryway, and it's by Sherwin-Williams. For this, well, it's the little hallway off the garage. And for this, I like it. It's nice to walk into in this little half bath that I did the wallpaper and the woodwork. That is creamy white by Behr. It's interesting how in different rooms things take on a different look. This alabaster, I thought I would do it throughout, but whenever I put it like on a wall in here, it just gets washed out too much. So this right here is oyster. Below it, I have wheat bread by Behr. I just came home with 4 samples of paint. Whoops. To look at them, you think they're all the same. I mean, I think the guy thought, why are you getting 4 the same color? So I'm going to explore these colors with you today. This one is Even Better Beige. That's a new color from Behr. I plan to do the one coat marquee paint because with these high ceilings that I have, I don't want to get up there twice. I'm hoping that the one coat stuff will cover this good. Okay, back to these samples. So we have, and I've got them all in satin finishes, Even Better Beige, Natural Almond, Studio Clay, and Wheat Bread. So these are the samples, and I'm going to show you what they look like on my wall in case you're trying to choose a color. Maybe it will help you. This is the Even Better Beige. So we'll put another coat on that. This one, Natural Almond. Looks very yellow next to the others, and yet it's beautiful, creamy shade. Just don't think that's what I want right now. And this one is Studio Clay. And the bottom one is Wheat Bread. This one's too yellow, so I can take that out of the mix. Although I love it. It's beautiful there, but I just don't think that's what I want to do right now. I just want to go really neutral. Let's come over this way and look at the color from this angle. If you are looking for paint colors, be sure and get samples and try them. Whenever I do the real painting, I will go back over my white baseboards. I thought about doing a different color, a darker color there, but I think I'm going to keep the trim white. So I'll go back over it first, and then I will cut in the color. Although, see, whenever I get over here, of course, it's going to look different too. And I loved it over there. I'm not so sure over here. Let's see. So I'm going to carry it over to closer to the fireplace and get a feel for that. Remember, always try the samples. It makes all the difference in what you choose. So right now, I think it's going to be between the wheat bread and Even Better Beige. Here's the alabaster. Here's Even Better. So you can see how they look together. This wall is so textured, it takes a lot to get the paint through down to all of that. So, of course, it'll dry darker, but I think this is enough color that it will stand nicely against my cabinets, and over on the other side it will set that off as well. I think I have a winner in this one, Even Better Beige. If you look on the back of some paint cards or on the back of the fan, it will give you a value for each color. It's called LRV, light reflective value. Now, the one for the light French gray, which is this color right here, was 53. The black is 0. And pure white is 100. So that gives you an idea. If you want to go lighter or darker, check the LRV on the back of your paint chip. The ones that I picked up today at Behr from Home Depot did not have that on there, but I put it in my, checked on the computer and it told me what the LRV is. Even Better Beige by Behr is 60 LRV. So then I look at that and I think, well, I really think that's the one I want to go to. And I look at that LRV and I see that it's 60 and this one was 53. Then I know this is going to reflect the light more. It's going to give me a lighter feel in my room. And that helps me determine, yeah, it's an option. And each paint does have that number. Remember to check the LRV, light reflective value, next time you go to choose a paint color. Hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.